And we're
And
live.
what was our. Hey, well, hey.
Okay.
Well, you guys dodged a bullet. We were almost going to be playing Top Secret for Cyberpunk Red, but. Phew. But no, we're playing Traveler. We're Monday Night Heroes. We're down a hero today.
Yep. Jay had to work.
Yeah, bastard.
Fucking work.
Anyway, so we're live playing Traveler.
That's right. Playing Traveler. Quick question before we recap. Who does what on the ship? In specific, Fastal. What the
I'm
hell
not
do
really.
you do on the ship?
I just kind of butterfly between the stations and make sure it's all running smooth. I can take over comms if the comms guy gets taken out, but um, if I can invest in, and I can do engineering if we have to too. But the ship runs it pretty much all but runs itself.
That's not true
Oh, uh-oh. But how we been doing so well?
because I'm the pilot
Oh,
and Gracchus does the navigation
uh-huh.
and engineering.
and the
Yeah.
engineering. I also do the comms.
Oh,
So
I'm basically Luke Skywalker just sitting in the spare chair then.
Well, comms is also sensors.
so I can't very well be doing paying attention to sensors while I'm like doing like while we're like in hyperspace. Yeah, it
Mm,
runs itself. But
yeah.
gearing up and stuff, and if I'm flying, I can't be
Trying to
paying
jam.
attention to sensors. Right.
Mm. All right, well, I guess that's what I'll be doing.
Do you have skills to do it?
I'm pretty sure I do. Uh, Hold on, let me. Oops, that's the optimizer. Never mind. Yeah. Boop. Duh.
And then normally a hound does the computer work.
Right. And
Mm-hmm.
gunner. And he's the gunner.
I got comms one. That
There
sounds.
you go. Well, that's what you do. You're our comms guy.
You're you're Uhura.
And I. Yep. And I just try to make sure we don't get shot at for reasons that aren't our fault.
Your job is to repeat whatever the computer says.
Our job is to repeat whatever the computer says.
All right. Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's introduce everyone. You've heard them all talk. So we'll start with Fastal.
I'm Vestal Hallbreaker, a longtime diplomat and specialist in the Galactic Postal Service. On the one hand, now making my path as a freelance intelligence operative, maybe under the cover of a mechanic extraordinaire. Although I don't have many skills in mechanics, but no one's really come back to complain so far.
All right. Next up is Gracchus.
I'm Gracchus Serperch, former pirate and current liberator of other people's property.
Woohoo.
Ooh, rascal.
And last but certainly not least is Steve. Or
Hi, I'm
Steve.
Bonlin Quist. I'm the pilot.
You fly the ship.
I fly the ship. I'm also a
Well, the
member
ship.
of an esoteric order of, we'll call them knights for lack of a better term,
An
Yep.
intellectually distinct order of
with
knights.
psionic powers
That is correct.
and laser swords. So
And Sir not appearing in
it's a
this episode.
it's a
Whoop.
role playing game. It involves a lot of math. Just do it.
And sir, not appearing in this episode is Hound, bounty hunter, regarded as the second best shot in the sector.
What now?
We're pouring one out for Hound. So, last episode, you destroyed a container of exotic matter, creating a small black hole in an empty region of space.
Did that fix my memory?
No,
Oh.
you still have a hole in your memory.
Ah.
And in the process, you were going to head over to the planet Delphi, the water world, where Admiral Bibble has accelerated the timeline for his attack on Bamberg. You arrive after 8 hours, and you will be 16 hours ahead of him. Now, we have. Do you guys remember the UPP for Delphi?
Hold on.
I have it right here. If you needed it.
I thought I had it.
All right, you ready? Here it comes.
Wait, no, I'm gonna. Oh, I got it. D9AA76A-3.
Correct. Correct. This system has not one but two gas giants.
TU. Whole place smells like methane.
Yep. And a few other places to visit if you felt inclined. You enter the atmosphere quietly, as per usual, and are able to touch down fairly easily. On the news, since comms likes to monitor all the communications channels, there is a growing support in the Senate for accelerating the timeline even further, given the attacks of La Vixen over the last 12 days. Most loudly echoed by the CEO of Hippolyta Logistical Systems.
I hope their stock took a plunge.
It absolutely took a plunge. In fact, the entire market has been falling fairly regularly, especially after the attack on Hephaestus. And you see some companies, mostly Hollywood entertainment companies, communications companies, stuff like this, are kind of trying to distance themselves from the Chancellor. While others are very gung-ho and voice very loud and vocal support for the Chancellor. Now, how are you coming into the world?
Caesarean.
Other than quietly.
Caesarean.
Caesarean? Okay. So yes, you slice space and just insert yourself, get yourself yanked through.
We are pulled out of the womb of the void.
You're pulled into a mirror universe where you meet good Fastal.
I can't even imagine how it's going to work.
I
So
feel
yeah,
like it would be like Bender and Flexo.
Uh,
so so the world itself is an ocean world. There are no land masses. What you see as you're flying over the spaceport is a Class D spaceport and is little more than a series of platforms connected by bridges with grav drives attached to it that just kind of makes it hover over the water, but also kind of ride with the waves.
Isn't that like in what's that Star Wars game that everybody likes? Knights of the Old Republic.
uh-huh.
Probably. I don't know.
Pokemon.
I've never played that one.
Oh, you should play that one. It's the good
Oh,
one.
It's good. um, yeah. Since your stealth ship is stealth capable, you have not been flagged
that's
by the
not
control
changed.
tower or
So if we hit the sensors, um, can we find a are there any islands?
no. There are no land masses on this.
Like not even like a archipelago or an atoll somewhere?
Nope.
Good planet.
Oh, would Gracchus know of any smuggling platforms?
Ooh, yeah.
Hmm.
Could have a couple of contacts here too.
You have a contact.
That's good enough.
Gracchus would probably know, but there might be an out of the way little platform somewhere far away from the commercial fishing waters, from the starport itself.
What is the how far away from the starport is Dibble's hacienda or his compound?
You're not really sure. His address is not a commercial location, so.
Yeah, but I mean he's like the Lord of the world, right? So
Well, he's one of the
or
wealthy families, yeah.
his so it might be public knowledge. Everybody knows where Windsor Castle is.
Well,
Doesn't mean you're going to be able to get to it.
you know where Bibble fish canning is.
How far away from the starport is Bibble Fish Cannon?
Bibble fish canning takes up probably a quarter of the eastern side of the starport. Almost as if the company built the starport originally for as their shipping dock. Because as you were flying over, you noticed a lot of ships on the ocean, fishing trawlers and sports fishermen and stuff like that. This planet's all about fish.
All right. Well, when we're going undercover, I will be Barney Miller.
But yeah, Gracchus, you remember probably about 60 to 100 miles north of the starport. There was an old smuggler's hideout.
But that's been a while ago, right? So I'm not 100%. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not.
Yeah, you're not really sure. It's been a while since
Yeah.
piracy in the Ionian expanse was never very lucrative.
Yeah. Well, and it's just the nature of those kinds of places to be sort of transitive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I'll offer it as like an option, but I can't, no guarantees.
So you want to take a look? And
Couldn't
then
hurt.
if it's a bus, we'll just go to the starport.
Good to have options.
Okay. So yeah, you set your course. You're flying. Right. You get to the location because you guys, it doesn't take you long to cross 100 miles in a spaceship.
Right.
And you're able to do a flyover. There's definitely a platform out there, similar in construction to the starport, except it's dominated by a single central building, and the rest of the platforms are just berths for ships up to 500 tons to just land and tie off.
Well, you want to take the chance and land there and see what's going on?
Sure.
You see no ships currently docked.
What about the sensors? What do our sensors tell us?
And more
And
importantly,
I'm driving, so someone else is going to have to take a look at them.
I don't do sensors. I'd say if it's abandoned, we could at the very least land there and just see, as long as they haven't booby trapped it or anything.
Yeah, you don't have detailed enough sensors for like life form readings or anything like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to take it in for a landing.
Okay. All right. So you land. In fact, since you're 2 days on fuel, you can turn on the pumps, scoop up some seawater while you're going in.
Excellent. We're working on fumes here.
The central building, and Gracchus, you've been here a few times. It's a bar, and kind of an inn. Most folks who came through here crashed on the ships. They weren't here long. They were here to drink and hide out for a few days till it ship blows over, that sort of thing, or till they can rendezvous with the rest of the fleet. It's like a safe house kind of situation.
Right.
But normally the lights are on.
Well, I'll draw my gun and go in cautiously.
Okay.
I'll back them up.
Okay. Fastel?
That's a. I'm not sure myself here. I'm just going to kind of play it cool for the time being.
Are you playing it cool on the ship or coming with us playing it cool?
Oh yeah, it's like I'm going to play it cool on the ship because I'm also going to try and raise up my contact in the meantime. And then I can also get the ship engines warmed up, presumably, or at least work it out so that we can get a faster extraction out here if you leave the engines running. Not that we're going to expect much trouble, but still.
All right, so you're
I'm
gassing
sticking
it.
on ship. Yeah, I'm just an emergency getaway driver, or at least.
Do you have the ability to drive a ship?
That's why I'm the emergency driver. I'm sure the computer can walk me through it. I can watch the Hyper-U videos.
P3, if he tries to drive this ship, restrain him.
How hard can it be from an air raft?
As a matter of fact, just restrain him anyway.
With pleasure, sir, after that reprogramming comment.
You know? Well, there were no comments between bots.
But yeah. So Von Lin and Gracchus head toward the central building. Uh, yeah, it's eerily quiet. All you hear the waves lapping against the platforms. Uh, the hum of the gravitic drives as it just hovers. You get to the door, and it opens right up, and you enter a room, uh, only lit through the sunlight coming in through some windows near the ceiling. Uh, Dust covers the tables and the bar. Bottles on the shelves, all dusty. There's no one here. And if Hound was here, he'd be able to tell you that there's no sign of anyone having been here. For quite some time.
Well, this is probably a really good place to dock.
Yeah, we could use this as like a base of operations.
Yeah. We have an air raft, so we'll just use the air raft to get around. How now? So if the tech level in this place is 3,
Mm-hmm.
how conspicuous is an air raft?
Not very. Given that they don't produce air rafts, but there's plenty of visitors, plenty of ships coming in, loading up with fish and leaving.
All right.
And there is tourism. The way I look at tech level is what their planet is able to produce, rather than what the people have, since this is a space republic.
Right.
But the government of this planet is very beholden to the Chancellor, so they are a loyalist planet.
All right. So let's try and tap into it's level 3. Do they even have like a planetary information network?
Nope. Not outside the standard holonet. You can get Aquila News, and that's about it.
We can't get like a map of old castles of Delphi.
Yeah, the starport, even though it's a D-class starport, they have your basic flight control functions. So yeah, you can get geological surveys and stuff like that. You do have access to planetary information.
Okay, so let's roll into the starport in the air raft and do a little bit of research.
Okay. You'll have to do some fancy flying because the exit lift for the air raft is currently submerged.
Okay, well, P3, you can let him go now. We need him to drive the air raft.
Are you sure?
On it. Yeah, I better drive this thing. What could possibly go wrong?
All right. All right, so you take the lift down to the bridge, warm up the air raft. Vonlin and Gracchus gets back. They raise the ship up off the surface of the water just enough to get the air raft out. you maneuver it over to one of the docks and land and settle the ship back down. Everything's back to normal.
Was there any like communication stuff left over here, or signaling things, or I mean, just anything left over from the old people that was manned this place?
The people that man the place? Let's find out.
Like a beacon, maybe even.
Yes, there is an old hollow transceiver. It's set to a frequency that only pirates use.
Is there anything recorded there? Or?
Nothing's recorded. That equipment is no longer functional, but it is an active transmitter if you need one. Since it
How long would it take to repair it?
You could probably get the recording equipment back working within a couple of hours, but you're not sure you can recover the data.
What if I helped him?
That's okay. I mean, even if I can't recover the data, I could leave a message for other people.
Yeah.
Other crews.
Oh yeah, you're certain you could reformat the storage and leave a message.
Just let them know that. Just kind of reactivate the beacon and let them know that the spot is safe but unoccupied. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I got you. And yeah, you managed to do that, and you have a certain signal. I don't know what would be that signal.
The safe but not occupied.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's whatever. Probably a pop song of the time that has that as a lyric.
Okay. Some old space shanty.
Or equivalent.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. So you put on your safe but unoccupied playlist. So it's pirate radio.
Yeah. And then we may want to move our ship a little bit, because this is still connected by the ramp network, right? Or whatever. It's not just floating off by itself.
Correct.
Or is it?
It's moored to the dock network, yeah.
Okay, so we might want to move our ship a little bit off of the ramp network, but still leave it cloaked in case somebody shows up and tries to land here and they don't like accidentally land on our ship.
Oh, your stealth coat. It's more like a coating on the hull that absorbs sensors.
Oh, so it's if you're standing there, you can see it. It's
right. Yeah.
not...
If you're flying over like at a low enough altitude that you can spot it by on the waves, yeah. But if you're doing sensor sweeps, no, it's gonna be tough to find.
Okay. Well, then we'll make sure it's really locked out before we leave, so nobody gets any ideas.
Okay. So while all that was happening, Fastel, and you were being restrained and properly chastised by P3 concerning, robot sentience and how it's not right to tinker with someone's brain.
Gotta go to HR.
No,
they made you watch the movie.
No, but as they're lecturing you, they are very prominently displaying the pistol that they bought on Calypso.
Oh man, gonna have to think about a long, hard wiring conversation one of these days, but not now. Not now. All right, so we've got the boat fired up here, and we're headed on our way.
Yep, but during all of that, you were able to get in touch with your contact.
Okay.
Who is named?
What areas are we going by this time?
Oh, by the way, you do have the technician on board still.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry about all that shooting and mind fucking business on Hephaestus.
Oh no, I hated working for those guys anyway.
How come with us, kid?
Remember that the technician was more than happy to help you figure out how to blow this stuff without destroying the cosmos.
Well, seems a sensible and entrepreneurial fellow. That's like,
Your contact, Fastel, is named Venon Kale.
been on kale. Alright. Like the vegetable?
Yes.
Like John.
And your technician's name is Tamar Eisen.
Anyway, Eisen. Alright. Well, we'll
you
figure
go.
out your backstory later, Taylor.
Thank you, donjon.com, or whatever your website is, and your Star Wars name generator.
Anyway, so that's the new areas of my contact, and what line of work have they decided that they're in now? Gun smuggling, information brokering. What? Catch me up here.
As far as you can tell, retirement.
What? Bogus. Well, I'm putting the band back together. Come on.
So you get to the starport, which is basically town. Find a place to park your air raft, and you can head into the main part. The starport here is constructed pretty much in a similar fashion to the pirate bar, except it's a larger complex of buildings. Some tall, short. You have rope bridges swinging between them. It's primitive, but also, fitting with the baseline technology. It smells of fish. There are open air fish markets. All kinds of funky looking fish. Just let your imagination run wild.
Like right now, let my imagination run wild.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to need a minute.
So you get to the heart. There's like a square with a statue of Jaren with a Y, Bibble, founder of the starport, owner of the original Bibble fish, which grew into a food and shipping empire. You see lifter robots loading large crates of frozen fish onto other starships. And you get to a section about where the old listening post would be. Next to it is an outside kind of bar. And relaxing in a chair with a drink in his hand is your old buddy, Venon.
All right.
Vin and Kale.
I look around to see if there's anything amiss with the scenario overall. Like, is he in the middle of the cameras or whatever surveillance system the bar has? Then is there anyone who looks out of place, kind of watching him? I hold off before we approach.
Best you can tell, he's just sitting there enjoying a drink. He's not bothered with any security. It is a law level A planet, so you probably don't want to be walking around with your guns out. And you don't want to have your independent robot walking around either. So, good thing you left him. As you're also looking around, you're seeing he's just sitting there drinking his drink, having a good old time, soaking up some sun. The air is dense and humid and warm. But you see propaganda posters on the wall, Captain Republic wants you, that sort of thing. And yeah, there he is. I mean, he's your old pal, he always he was always a little lax with protocol.
Well, habits is habits. Let's see. Okay, well, I pull my hat down over my eyes a little bit here and just kind of saunter over and ask if there's space at the table.
He looks up at you and goes, Fastel?
That's one of the names I've been called by.
And he stands up, and you realize you've forgotten over the years that he's a good 6 inches taller than you are.
Oops. Oh my, you've grown.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, hey, well, it sounds like Finn's...
And he sticks out his arm.
I stick my arm out right back.
I heard you died in prison.
I heard the same thing, too. Boy, it's like, they got to get better fact checkers out there.
Well, fact checkers.
Well, I heard you. You were retired, but that can't be right.
Well, quasi-retired. I mean, still, I'm technically on active duty here at the listening post, but it's Delphi.
Yeah. Lots of action around here?
No. Only the periodic visits from the fleet.
Yeah. That old fleet. Yeah. I'll tell you what, why don't I introduce you to some of my colleagues here, because I think we could use a man of your resourcefulness.
Gracchus Surperch! He sticks out his hand. It's like, big fan of your wanted poster.
Oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And you.
Better introduce.
Why would you be hanging out with? And he just kind of inclines his head toward Fastel.
Mutual interests.
Mutual interests.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this other guy?
Goodbye.
Vonman?
No, use his alias.
Dave?
Dave.
No, it's on the fish planet. It's Barney Miller.
Barney?
Barney Miller.
Barnacle Barney Miller.
And he's like, well, pleased to meet you, Barney. And he motions to the people behind the bar. He's like, 3. What do you having? What do you having? What are you having?
Beer.
Beer?
Anything that doesn't taste like fish.
Goggle blasters.
Okay. He finds you something fruity.
Whoa! Don't panic, gang.
And he holds up his own cup. And then 2 fingers. And in short order, the drinks are brought out to you. You're able to pile up around the table, having your beverage, and Vin is like, what are you guys doing here on this backwater?
Sightseeing.
Okay, well,
What are
allow
we
me
doing
to.
here?
We are
Out of character. What?
We are trying to infiltrate the Dibble compound so we can put an end to the man.
Maybe
Or at
one of you
least-
guys with better social skills should take care of this.
Well, allow me to give you the grand tour. He points in one direction. Over here's the ocean. Points in another direction. Over there is also the ocean. And there's fish. You have now and there's a statue of Admiral Bibble. And that's the sights.
Where exactly do the Bibbles reside these days?
Well, Davin is the only one that's left, and he's residing on his spaceship most of the time.
Well, when he comes home. Where's the Dibble compound?
Oh, well. Technically, he maintains an apartment inside the cannery. Because Jaron Bibble was not a big fan of living far away from where he worked. I mean, he was an industrious sort. Built this paradise.
How does one get into the cannery or the apartments? Does Darren Bibble, does he when his ship's movements come here, does he take in the pleasures of the planet?
Sometimes. Sometimes he goes fishing. Sometimes I'm not always convinced that he is here. I've been in this spy game a long time. And I'm not always convinced that Bibble is in the captain's yacht when it lands.
It's scheduled to land, do you know?
In about 12 hours, the fleet should be arriving. Way ahead of schedule, but I hear there's been some trouble.
There's a bit of a kerfuffle, I suppose you can call it.
Yeah, what do you know about that, Fastel? You were always hip to the game.
I don't know, man. It's like I'm just, trying to get through the lay of the land here and figure out what's What's what here? Everything's changed up so much now.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm not sure. That's all.
I mean, the last 30 years here at this listening post has been pretty boring. Usual military chatter.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the greatest demotion of my life.
Still not my fault. Ugh.
Well,
I was only adjacent.
I forgave you a long time ago. I'm still not convinced it wasn't your fault.
Well, yeah, that comes with a package outfit, but we can make sure that there's adequate compensation and hijinks later, to address that.
Now, to answer your question, it's the Bibble Apartments. It's being occupied by an admiral, so security's pretty tight. He keeps a small garrison of Navy guys.
Yeah.
Pretty elite. This was before the kill trooper thing even was written on paper.
How small of a cadre?
Probably 6 or 8 at least on regular patrol. The cannery's still fully functional, operating is at 100% capacity 100% of the time.
So it would be. How's the security on the cannery itself?
Kind of shitty. I mean, we get a lot of transients through here, so a lot of them just walk right in the door trying to get some work so they can afford enough fish so they can get off the planet.
And how does that work out for them? Are they hiring?
Canneries are always hiring. This planet feeds most of the Ionian expanse.
Well, do you guys think we could get jobs at the cannery and make our way up? Or not even get jobs, but poke around like we want them.
Yeah. Spend a little time on Cannery Row. Wait.
I'm asking you guys.
Yeah. Mr. Chaos.
I'm not a infiltrator.
Yeah. I mean, we can certainly doctor up some credentials there. It's like, how hard can it be to look like you belong at Cannon Fish?
We've already set up fake IDs.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But I mean, it's like fake IDs in the resume. If it says, I'm good with a laser sword that can create a Filet-O-Fish burger for you, that's...
No, we would be like scaling fish, dumping them into machines.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's not going to be rocket science. We can be indigent bums. He just said indigent bums go in there to make a few bucks so they can get off the planet.
We're going to look real easy looking like those kinds of scumbags.
We are those kinds of scumbags, in case you forgot.
Well, you're not supposed to say that out loud.
So, Stell, tell me the scuttlebutt on this La Vixen. I hear she's been stirring up all kinds of trouble.
Nothing that wasn't going to trouble itself eventually anyway. So, she is kind of piecing together a couple of missions here and there.
But who is she? Where's she come from? Come on, man. Dish. What have you heard? You're out there in the field.
I don't know.
Vixen is a highly secretive operative at the top levels of the rebellion. No one knows who she actually is, but she does get around.
Yeah, like 12 days, man. I was trying to order some new binoculars, so I hope I hope they arrive and weren't caught up in all that shit that happened at the warehouse.
What actually did happen at the warehouse?
Well, I heard that La Vixen teamed up with that wacky robot guy, P3T3R, I believe his name was. Started all
He's
the
the one.
robots just like rose up, and then shit started blowing up. They sent one of Bibble's battleships over there to calm things down. It's nuts.
It must have been with that kind of alliteration.
My 401k just took a serious hit.
That's a tragedy. Ain't there no justice in the universe anymore?
I don't know. So
Doesn't come out the hot end of a plasma gun.
So I'm gonna be buying bottom shelf whiskey for a while, and I might not get my binoculars. That's the most exciting thing that's happened to me.
Well, if we come across any binoculars, we'll be sure to send them your way.
Important part is knowing when to see something and when not to see something. But you already know that.
So you've been inside the cannery, huh?
Once or twice.
If you go in, how do you get to the Bibble apartments from the cannery floor?
Well, you got to get back to the office. There's a secure elevator back there, next to where the shop supervisor sits on his butt.
You wouldn't happen to have access to that elevator, would you?
Me? No. Nah, I just man some sensors that don't work half the time. This is where they put you when they want to forget you.
It seems like it would be kind of an important post with the ancestral home of the fleet commander.
Yeah, but you've heard him talk on the hollows. This guy's
He's a moron.
prick. And all of that type of stuff he insists that he can handle as part of his responsibility to the sector Navy. That's why he does this route. Presence of strength, big stick diplomacy, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Especially now he's got that new ship. He loves parading that thing around.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if somehow that thing got shake hand.
Yeah. Satchel charge right on the power plant. Works every time.
Virus loaded up to the computer system.
Nah. I never really got into the high-tech stuff. That's all the city guys. I prefer the old-fashioned way.
How does one get a C4 pack up onto the ship without ending up in their brig?
Oh, that's the trick, isn't it?
It is.
Wouldn't know. No one's tried. No one succeeded. They did catch a couple of guys. They did catch a couple of guys trying, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, it was over on oh, what planet was that? It was over on Eros. Yeah, that's it, Eros. Had one of those suckers parked there. They caught a couple of dudes trying to blow the reactor. Right there in the Star Dock.
Oof. That's a bad way to go.
Yeah, I've heard Bibble might take a detour over to Eros to personally apprehend those two fellas. He'll probably space them over Calypso. What's another couple of dead bodies in orbit of that planet? But yeah, the cannery. If you get in, you can get in there. You could probably get a job. They hire everybody if you got all your fingers, and even sometimes
Nice.
if you don't.
Nice.
Apparently,
Well,
they're
that's on
always
me.
looking for shuckers.
Yeah, we're looking for suckers too.
Are you sure you want to keep that H in there?
Not quite, but
Yeah, let's well, thank you, Mr. Kale.
yeah, I think that sounds about the information we need for now. But let's keep back in touch.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
Ben, we'll see.
It's all right. It's all right. Just keep my name out of it. That's all I ask.
Don't worry. We don't frame anyone as much as we used to.
Ha 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 ha! Good old Fastel. Remember that shit we pulled on Gramercy?
Not if we're, yeah, not
The
if we
guy-
can help it.
The guy came running out of his hotel room, not a stitch of clothing on, screaming bloody murder because we had just stolen his key card.
Good old days. Good old days.
Speaking of key cards, does the shop steward carry the key card to that apartment?
Oh no, he's not allowed up there. You'd probably have to get it from one of the security guys.
And they would be on the floor?
They mostly lurk around back. You see them walking the catwalks above the main cannery floor, but most of them are on the third level where the apartments are. But
Do they ever come out?
I hear there's one. He's pretty fond of his cups. I see him here all the time.
Like when?
What time is it now? I'd say as soon as the moons rise.
How much longer is that?
I'd say about hour and a half.
How much time have we spent on this planet?
Probably maybe coming up on a couple of hours now. So 10 hours to touchdown.
Do you think maybe we can roll this guy in the bar?
Just get his key card.
Yeah.
We could.
All right. What if Fastel and I went and got jobs and we're in the cannery while you wait at the bar for this guy, jack his card, and come to the cannery?
Okay.
Seems like a workable plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to be anywhere around this, so good
Don't
luck
be.
to the three of you. And he gets up and he sways off toward the end of the platform to this little small building. Walks up to it. The doors stick as they open halfway. He kicks one of them and it opens all the way. And he goes inside. And the doors close.
Okay.
So what kind of place is this?
Imagine
It's
a.
space.
All right. Did you ever watch Burn Notice?
First season.
Okay.
Religiously.
Okay. It's the type of place that Sam Axe would hang out.
Ah.
So it's pretty open plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a almost like a patio bar type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a mojito.
Okay.
Fastel,
Yeah.
do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 2d6 underneath your endurance.
All right, hold on. Oh. And 2. That's a 6. And
You don't know if it was
I-
something in that drink he gave you or if it was just really strong, but you're kind of feeling a little
Uh-huh.
woozy.
Uh-oh.
Put
Woozy
my arm
happy.
around him. I put my arm around him and say, "Come on, you'll love the smell of fish."
Yeah. Woozy happy or woozy? Yeah, it's like woozy get me off of this planet, Jane. And stop this crazy big.
Knowing Venon's taste in liquor, it's oh my god, why am I on the ocean?
Oh yeah. That my launch 2.0. Worst stuff ever.
Come on, it'll be all right. We just have to go and put fish in a machine.
Put for fish in the machine, not for rest of you. Bye.
All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, the bar is just off of that main square. If you go down one of the walkways, about 150, 300 feet, let's say 300 feet, that's where the main entrance to the cannery is. A lot of high-end recreational fishing supply places. Few smaller fishmongers, but pretty much, some of the administrative buildings. Definitely the station security office is very close by. You get to the entrance. There are a couple of uniform guards, standard starport security guys, red shirts. That say security. Like,
Yeah, those guys are scrubs.
Yeah. What do you two want?
We are looking for gainful employment.
Can you even stand up?
Is that really necessary for this job?
I'm sorry?
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Need to get out of here. Smell of fish. Overwhelming.
Oh, in there's even worse.
Yeah, but in there's the means to get it out of the system permanently. I'll never eat fish again. Ugh.
Oh, you're looking for the Boulevard of Dreams. Make some money. Get off the planet.
Yes.
I think like a nighthawk.
I can give you a reference if you got 50 credits.
What?
I'm gonna roll streetwise and try and bring him down to 25.
Okay,
Oh,
go
that's
for
a
it.
good idea.
Well, 13 altogether.
25, that's all you got, huh?
Trying to get off the planet, man.
All right, 25 it is.
All right,
Here.
I will give him 25 credits.
He reaches into his pocket and hands out basically what looks like a poker chip. I only have one.
Yeah. But there's two of us.
Look, this will get you in the door. You got to work the rest of your magic on your own.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay, you are a gentleman and a scholar. It's a combination, you know?
And he hits the security guy, hits the button on the door. It opens up, and you are immediately hit with the smell of. You know how fresh fish, like when you catch a fish and you have it in the cooler, that smells differently than fresh fish at an open stand. Yeah, maybe some rotting fish, cast-offs and stuff that haven't been disposed of, turned into bait. You're just hit with it, and it's just the stench of a million different species.
It's a lot of fish.
It is a lot of fish as you go in and you see literally hundreds of people picking up fish, loading fish. There's a whole entire section of people over on the one side shucking oysters, binding up crab, lobster claws, lobster-like creatures, small deep-sea crustaceans, conveyor belts going in different directions. And you do see on a catwalk about 3 stories above the main floor, there are security guys walking up. But these aren't your kill troopers. These are Marines. Combat armor and semi-automatic weapons. Real state-of-the-art shit.
Ah, that's not quite friendly.
Looking over, the room itself is shaped kind of like a T. You come in at the top of the T. You look to your left and your right. It's the main business of the cannery. You hear the machines are thumping and shit like that. But there's a small passage directly ahead of you that looks like deeper into the building.
Okay.
and follow that back. You come to a small dead end. There's a secure door off to the left and a large window with a small speaker underneath it to the right side of the door. There's a single sweaty man with a bad comb over sitting at a counter behind the window. One of the fish guys kind of pushes past the two of you, goes up to the window, and it's like, "Hey, I met my quota." And you notice he's gripping his hand, and blood is dripping down onto the floor. He's like, "Why are you holding your hand like that?" Like, "Oh, nothing. I just cut myself, shucking oysters. But I met my quota. Can I get my day's pay, sir?" Yeah. He slides him some credit notes through there. "Let me see your time card." Takes the time card, stamps it. "Get out of here." "Next."
Is that us?
Yes.
Hello. We're looking for employment. I slide him the coin.
Well, you're in luck. I just lost one guy.
Yep.
There's two of us, though.
Oh, I could use some work.
Well, how are you at shucking oysters?
I guess we'll find out.
Stuck.
All right, well, report to Big Jim over in the oyster shucking area. He passes you a couple of time cards. Give those to him, and he'll show you the ropes. He'll tell you how many you need to shuck. Come back and see me when you've done it.
Okay. How far away is does it look like the oyster shucking station is from the this is, do we see the elevator in this room? Is the elevator in this room?
The elevator is not in the room that you're in. You see an elevator at the rear of this office.
Does it look like a key card only super secret elevator, or does it just look like an elevator?
It looks like a key card only kind of elevator.
Okay.
Big sign over it. It says private, do not enter.
Okay. And well, let's go to the shucking station. We'll talk to Big Jim and find out how far away it is from here.
350 feet.
Okay, so it's pretty close. Let's go talk to Big Jim and start shucking oysters for the good of mankind.
You talk to Big Jim. He shows you the rope, he hands you knives, shows you how to shuck oysters, and tells you need to get 500 done.
Okay.
Now, these particular oysters are the size of a football.
Oh, good.
Probably easier.
I hope so. Can I borrow that laser sword of yours?
As soon as the words "that should be easier" come out of your mouth, you notice
probably
you notice one of the oysters that in the guy next to his hand suddenly opens and then clamps down on his hand.
Of course it does. obligatory Jesus Christ.
A couple of the other shuckers run up and wiggle their knives in there, and they manage to pry this thing open, and he withdraws his hand, and it's all burned.
What?
You have to shuck them
is it?
before you can flash freeze them. That's the only thing that that settles the acid.
Oh,
Do we get we don't get gloves?
those cost extra.
Gloves? What are you, one of them union types?
No, but it just seems like save money in the long run. But whatever. Let's give this a try.
There's no shortage of dreamers looking for a way off of this place.
If you have acid spitting oysters, I don't blame them.
Kind of a SPOSHA
Freaking
violation.
xenomorph oysters. Jesus. Don't put the eggs next to the sea life. Keep it with the mammals.
I want my SPOSHA rep.
So the two of you get to shucking. And
This is the worst idea ever.
Gracchus, how have you been entertaining yourself at the...
Just slowly sipping a beer, waiting for this guy to
All right. So you're sitting there for the hour and a half. And this guy comes sauntering up to the bar wearing his red security shirt. Bartender comes up, like, "Hey, how you doing, Chuck?" He's like, "I'm doing okay. Yeah, had a couple of more transients come by looking for work. Got $25 off of them." That's pretty good.
And this is the guy. This is the guy that's going to have the key, or this is just that other guy. I'm specifically waiting around for the guy with the key.
Yeah, this is. He's like, "Man, you see on his wrist that he is wearing a band that has a device in it, like an RFID scanner."
Aha.
You see, he's kind of itching at it a little bit, like it makes him uncomfortable. This device, it's worse than shucking acid spitting oysters with no gloves. To this guy, and he rips the Velcro, throws it on the counter, grabs his drink, just pounds it back. He's like, "Oh, I needed this. It was a hot one out there today." Bastard security chief didn't put me on office rotation today.
Again, this is the guy that's going to have his.
Yeah, he just
Okay.
tore the security key badge off and dropped it on the table.
All right. Well, I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on him. I'm not going to try and engage him or anything.
Okay.
Unless he leaves with it.
Yeah, he finishes. He just starts drinking heavily. After 20 minutes or so, he's swaying and singing along with the radio, and a couple of other people start coming by as the sun goes down. They start drinking and singing, and
Okay, as that crowd develops,
what's that?
As the crowd develops, then what I'm going to do is wait until I have a chance, and I'm just going to walk by his table and try and pickpocket it.
He's
thing on his table.
He's leaning up against the bar, not too far from where you are.
All right. Well, I want to specifically steal his badge, but I might have to get that Orphid thing off his arm too.
Oh no, he's already taken it off.
Oh, okay. Then I'll snag that.
Yeah. Uh, a
And
band
then
shows
quietly
up.
leave the bar.
Yeah. A band shows up. They set up. They start doing sound check, and you see the guy Chuck turn, and he's like trying to peek over the rest of the crowd to see what's going on. And there's your moment. As
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
the crowd starts pressing toward the stage, you snatch the armband, and you're off.
So as soon as I get out of there, I'll get on comms and let those guys know I'm headed their way with the badge.
Okay.
Talk shucking oysters.
You get up to he's shucking oysters. Pastel, what are you doing?
I'm shucking oysters.
You're probably shirking oysters.
I am kind of shirking oysters. How did you know? Look. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if these have any bioweapon, potential later on down the line.
Fastel strikes me as the kind of guy who excels at looking really busy and doing nothing at all.
What? It's like, I represent that remark. But I mean, it's like, it's like the idea is to work richer, not smarter, or something.
So, Krakus has a key card. Two of you
All
are
right,
shucking
good.
oysters.
Yeah, we're shucking oysters until Gracchus gives us the all clear.
Yeah, I'm headed their way.
Go.
Whistle blows. Mandatory break time. You got 3 minutes.
I gotta pee.
Pee on your own time.
So how many
The oyster like everyone else.
how many oysters have we shucked?
One.
Fastel is
Have
only,
I shucked?
Fastel
have
has
I
shucked
shucked?
one. You've managed to shuck 11.
We need 500.
Yeah, any excuse not to pay you.
Yeah. Well, we're doing it for the love of the game anyway.
True that.
Your errant reflexes serve you well in avoiding the bites of the oysters.
Bite of the oyster.
The mighty oyster.
Yeah. I'm sitting here shucking oysters, feeling blue, waiting on this cult. Like you do.
Yep. You're on your break.
All right. Well, I wish Gracchus would get here.
Yeah.
We might have to set a fire of unknown origin to cover our escape.
Well, someone's going to have to get hit in the face with a whole bunch of oyster acid. I'm not volunteering, but one dude wasn't rubbing me right. No one's going to miss him.
One dude.
Yeah, he was really burning for you.
Yeah.
No, nobody.
No, we were.
Is that a Blue Oyster Cult reference? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
More cowbell.
I really like Blue Oyster Cult, so sue me.
People are
Yeah, I
just
like
kind
them
of
too.
milling
I
around.
just
Yeah. People are milling around the floor.
If this is too many people milling around the floor, we gotta clear something out here so that we have some thinking space.
No. So we know Gracchus is coming, and we're on our break. So let's make our way over towards the shop office.
I still got my grenade on me, don't I?
We're gonna just
Okay. Just
calm
checking.
down.
You know what? Yeah, you do.
No.
Oh, sweet.
I'm glad you're such a scofflaw.
Yeah. Oh, it's you can't be going into spaces unprepared.
All right, so you're making your way up to the back office. You hear the sounds of a hollow movie going on. And you hear the guy with the comb over is like, "Yeah, get those robots, yeah."
I prime my emotional support grenade.
probably like at the gates to the facility by now.
Yeah. Couple of security guys sitting at the gate. Can we help you?
Yeah, I'm meeting some of my friends for lunch.
Oh, yeah. Go on in.
Wow. This place is a fortress. All right, I'll go in and start looking around for
They've got the attack clams. What do they need?
and Fastal.
What?
What are the two of you wearing?
Let's see.
That would
Covert
set you
out.
that would set you apart from all these other poor hapless souls in this building.
Well, I'm wearing my cloth armor, which is now smells. I'll never get the fucking smell of rotten fish out of it.
Yeah, you get a little deeper into the cannery area there, and yeah, you can see you see Vonlin in his robes, sniffing them periodically.
It's gonna take a while to get out.
And it looks like Fastal is reaching into his jacket.
I'm gonna
Good
get
old
on the
Betsy.
comms. Hey, I'm here. Where are you guys?
We're making our way over towards the shop office.
I don't know where that is.
That's where the elevator is. Just where.
No, I know where the elevator is in the shop office. I don't know where the shop office is in this place.
It's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
T-shaped
just-
room. Office area is directly in front of the main doors.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just head that way.
Okay.
All right.
Gracchus arrives.
Did the office have like a big window?
Yeah, there's the big glass window, like you're at the
Like a
bank or
bank.
something, yeah, or
All right.
casino, something, pawn shop, something like that. And there was a security door right next to the window. Looking through the window, you see the man with the bad comb over sitting, and he's watching a Captain Republic movie on television.
Can I use the crowd of the break crowd to try and pick that lock for the security door? Oh no, he has the key. Never mind.
I have keys for everything.
I'm a fucking moron.
Also, I'm probably a better
Two-
block picker than you.
No. I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try.
It's the smell of fish. It's got to me. It's addled me.
You need to practice. It's like,
Your
go ahead.
love of the halfling's fish has addled your mind.
No, it's like give it a couple of tries, and then we'll just use the key.
Gracchus walks up, waves his newly acquired armband over the sensor. The door clicks and swishes open.
All right,
Right
yeah,
away.
that works too.
Sidle
Well, it's
in.
done. Yeah, let's take a look. And what are we looking for this time?
We're looking for the elevator, but we need to silence this jabroni.
Silence him, or do you just want him out of commission for a little while?
It's all right. I got it.
All right.
You enter the room, and the fella doesn't even look up from the screen. He's like, "What's going on, Chuck? I thought you were off already."
And he completely thinks it is Chuck. He doesn't look away from the screen. I'm just going to find out how much this cost me. And yeah, so he is like, he's just watching his thing. He thinks Chuck muttered something drunkenly.
Drunk again. Well, don't be late tomorrow. You know we can't take that kind of stuff. The chief of security is gonna fire you for sure.
Right.
And then
Yeah, he thinks he's having
where's your little scam gonna be?
He thinks he's having this conversation that's not happening.
Oh, he firmly believes it's happening. He's having this conversation. He begins talking about how awesome the movie it is to imaginary Chuck.
So this costs. Hold on. It costs. Two to read his thoughts and another two to continue this with a conversation. So it's a total of 4 points.
Alrighty. Well, he's engrossed in the movie and his imaginary conversation with Chuck. From the inside of the office, you can see over to the right-hand side is a secure elevator. Private, do not enter. And just a pretty bland office / break room.
I guess if you would.
What am I supposed to do here?
Open
Just
the
open it?
elevator.
Open the elevator? Okay. I thought you wanted something else. Yeah, I'm going to open the elevator door, of course.
Right. Boop. You hear the elevator machinery working. Doors slide open. You enter. Ascend to the 3rd floor. And as the doors open, we fade to black. Because it's 11:30.
Right. There is. Nice.
Guys, that was good.
That was.
Thanks for playing, as always. Thanks for listening. If anyone's listening, thank you. If you've made it this far.
You see where we go next week.
Next week, hopefully, we'll be up to full combat strength.
And fully up